It was late and dark, but I had a show to make and games to play. I had spent hours in prep work, setting up what I envisioned as a grand, uniquely angled story piece on some familiar games. That night didn't go as planned. Let's see what unfolded. On the docket were 4 games, the Marvel ones, stories of heroes and villains, once told in paper and ink, then brought forth to life under the cold glow of the phosphorus tubes. We used to wonder, what would it be like to have power, to fight justice against foul foes of evil intent? I wanted to recreate the memories from the past and capture it from all angles. No save states, no guides, no maps, no prior playthroughs. Just me, the controller, the games, as they were played long ago. I wanted to pipe it all into a CRT to get that old school feel. My 19-inch TV was stuck in black and white, the casualty of a 4-year-old's gamer rage from years ago. Yeah, I didn't know that was a problem, but luckily my old 13-inch was good to go. Well, I started off with Silver Surfer. That awesome music always gets me amped up. Graphics are great, and the CRT makes them shine. I pushed start and charged right into the first area, the reptiles. I would do well until I didn't. The stray bullets would find me, or I would blindly pick the path of pain. I reached what I thought was the end, but I had no idea what to do, aside from die, which is what I did. I figured maybe I accidentally selected the hardest area first, so I tried a new one. Each one seemed to be more devious than the last. Ghosts circling the screen, making it impossible to dodge. Top-down sections with enemies that absorb bullets without flinching. Corridors so narrow that I couldn't even fit the surfer's giant surfboard through. I was generally afraid of the shadow walls of the canyon, like they're gonna kill me. Well, after trying all the levels, I was more than ready to move along. On to the Uncanny X-Men. Oh man, this brought a whole new level of roughness. In this game, you select 2 out of several X-Men, each with their own abilities. I went with Cyclops and Wolverine, then proceeded to the danger room for some practice. The controls were janky and stiff. I frequently got stunned or paralyzed. Then I sat there, eating damage. Luckily, you can't die in the danger room, but you also can't escape. So I had to hard reset to continue. But once back in, I picked up the first area. This time, pairing Cyclops with Colossus. That's a solid combination. The catch, you can only control one character at a time. The computer plays the other. Well, play is kind of a strong word. The AI feels like it's being controlled by a 2-year-old, randomly wandering and mashing buttons. And yes, they can and do die while you're busy controlling the other guy. I felt completely lost, making next to no progress with any pair. If the weird laser traps didn't get you, the rapid fire opening and closing doors would. This game's an utter mess. Next up was the SNES's Spider-Man and the X-Men, Arcade's Revenge. Once again, the title tune is amazing, and this time Spidey is actually in the mix. The game starts with Spider-Man trying to bail out the X-Men. He's got great abilities to climb walls, web sling, and uses shooters. Unfortunately for me, the controls were not cooperating. I had a brutal hard time swinging and constantly missing jumps, cracking my head on ceilings. The first stage is a long, tedious grind to just shut off the alarms. Even with Spidey sense, those stupid alarms was just a headache. After the first level, it dropped me into a construction site where I promptly got lost and looped in circles. Perhaps I was missing something. But I was also more than ready to move on. I finally queued up my last selection of the night. X-Men 2, Clone Wars, on the Genesis. After several rounds, I didn't have high hopes. However, right upon boot up, the game looks and sounds great. The character sprites look awesome, and they all have distinct abilities. Maybe it was getting very late, but I struggled to find where I was even supposed to go. I eventually noticed I had to break ice walls to continue. Continue I did, right until my health bar vanished. It's brutally hard to dodge in this game. The enemies are always lurking off screen, ready to pounce before you even see them. I cycled through every character, and with each one, I seemed to do worse and worse. I didn't even come close to completing the first level. This one clearly has potential. Unfortunately, I did not get to experience it. Perhaps I'll circle back for a real serious run someday. Well, there you have it. 4 games. Each one had a vision. Some with some great potential and some solid music and graphics. But every single one of them was plagued by execution troubles. Just like me, I had a great story to tell you. But my execution led to a direct gut shot. Just like the Solar Surfer's massive board, one of my camera angles took up too much of the screen and chopped off the top of my head. Or my lovely controller shot, which completely was misframed, leaving us staring blankly at the floor. Much like the Uncanny X-Men, wandering in circles and going nowhere. Or perhaps like my underexposed, low-light headshot, Spider-Man and the X-Men left me confused, lost in the dark. And lastly, saving my best shot with my best equipment, only to realize a rogue head was blocking the frame. Just like the Clone Wars, great graphics and high hopes, but something's right in the way, completely sucking the fun right out of it.